guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna go over a very simple highlight and contour routine. This is the routine I follow when I want to look glam, bronzed, and glowy, which is exactly the mood for summer 2020. As you can see, the idea is just to highlight your natural features. We want it to look like the sun is giving you that highlight. We want it to look like you're just so sculpted, and that's why you have that defined cheekbone. So this routine is going to do just exactly that. Of course, you can follow this routine using any products in your collection. So let's get right to it. I wanted this process to be very simple, very quick, and very easy to follow. I've had to master the art of getting ready, and that being said, you can still have a full contour and highlight routine quickly. So let's do just that. So for contour, I have finally switched over to cream contour. On days that I forget, I do use bronzer, and I will go ahead and top the cream contour with a little bit of bronzer just to set it. But wow, this is one of my favorite products at the moment. This is by Huda Beauty, and this is the Fair Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream. As you can tell, it is a cool tone brown, but it just flatters my skin like no other. I went into Sephora and I spoke to some of the consultants, and I was looking for a cream bronzer, and I wanted something that blended well. Blending well is the key to a precise contour. If not, it just looks muddy, and that's why I wanted to switch over to cream, because I found that my powder bronzer was kind of looking a little dirty sometimes. So the lady suggested me this. I was between the Fenty, and she was like, the shades just weren't good for my skin tone. So we tried this color, and I was so impressed. So the key is also applying it with a good brush. This is the Makiage foundation blending brush. So as you can see, it's a flat top kabuki. It's going to just fit perfectly in those cheekbones. Rule of thumb, if you don't know where your cheekbones are, you're supposed to suck in like a fish. And wherever you see any sort of hollowness, that's where you're going to contour. I also like to contour around the edges of my forehead as well as a little bit underneath my chin. You can definitely define out your jawline if you wanted to get more precise, but again, we're just trying to do quick, easy, and to the point. So I'm going to gently tap in. And as you can see, I just followed the natural line of my cheekbone. So I'm gonna do it to the other side as well. As you can see, I could probably use a little bit more, so I just tapped up a little bit more, and I'm gonna go back. If I was to draw a line from the center of my ear, so literally where my piercing is, down to where the tip of my nose ends, that's where I'm going to stop my contour. So it's literally a V, okay? As you can see, that's where it ends, that's where it starts. Just gonna take that brush and blend out, guys. It doesn't even look like I applied anything. It just looks like I have perfect cheekbones. So I do it to the other side, and I just like blending outward, as I want most product to focus towards the end. Okay? It's so quick and easy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and follow kind of the outlines of my head as well. You're just doing this to create a shadow, and again, kind of framing the face as to where you would naturally want it to be defined. And then just for good measures, just brush the tip of your nose so you just kind of look tan all over. And I do like to just take whatever product's left and kind of just blend it all over. So that's it for my contour routine. I don't get too crazy, okay? I literally just do my cheekbones and around my face. I know some people like to contour their nose, and that's definitely an option as well, but I'm not going to give you a tutorial on that. So then I'm just going to take my powder, and I'm going to lightly dust all over my face. Remember, I have my foundation and concealer routine already done. I didn't feel the need to show that on camera, as I have a couple of videos showcasing it already, but if you do want an updated video, please let me know in the comments below and I can film that for you. So I'm just, again, tapping very lightly, almost just to seal the product in. I remember I used to apply so much powder, and I've realized, like, my face doesn't need all that powder. There is something so beautiful about wearing makeup so that you can still see your skin through it. That's the idea of makeup. It's there to highlight your natural features, not cover your face. Again, just just finding the products that work for you, and I'm very happy with the routine that I have because I feel like they really do work for me. I will also go ahead and take another flat top kabuki and dip it in my powder brush, and I'm going to go underneath my eyes again, just pressing the powder in. Don't wipe it, don't smear it. That is going to give you a bunch of foundation kind of marks and streaks, and we don't want that. We just spent a lot of time, well, we've spent time putting it on, and also makeup's expensive and I don't want to have to redo it. So you're just gonna go ahead and tap underneath. I also like to bring any extra powder underneath my nose and in my eyebrows, as that's where I can get a little bit oily or also a little bit red. As you can tell, I've pretty much hit full pan on the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball powder brush by It Cosmetics, and I'm just going to, again, retrace where I put that contour very lightly. It really is about the technique, and it's also about tapping off the brush and just making sure there's not too much product on the bristles. It looks really, really natural. And now we're gonna go ahead and highlight. So this is from Revolution. I have no label on this bottle left, but this is a banana powder. You guys can go through as many brands as you want. There's no specific brand I recommend. This was just cheap at Ulta, so I decided to pick it up. I do like to put it in the cap, and from there, I will go underneath my eye. I will also trace right underneath my jawline. And again, we're doing that just to highlight the areas that we didn't apply the contour. And it just gives a brightening effect. It just kind of helps, again, sculpt your face a little bit better. That's the idea of a highlight and contour routine, is to sculpt out your face's features. And then I will apply some in the bridge of my eyebrows as well. So now this is a technique we call baking. We'll let it sit, usually I'll let it sit for about 5 minutes. I will go ahead and do my mascara. I will go ahead and do whatever else I need to do. Maybe apply some blush, and we will blend this out as soon as that's done. If you want to just make your eyes pop a little bit, I took a little bit of that Hoola bronzer on this brush, this blending brush, and I'm just going to make my eyelids a little bit more hollow, and you do that by tracing where your crease is. So again, it just warms up the eye a little bit and really just ties the whole look together. Now we can blend it out. Again, always doing circular windshield wiper motions, and I like to just go outwards. I just find that this looks the nicest. It just kind of distributes the product well. And just do it with a sweeping motion. Again, light to the touch. For highlighter, I'm going to use Cookie. This is from the Cheekleaders palette by Benefit, and I am taking just kind of an angled brush, as you can see, lightly dusting, tapping off, and I'm just hitting the tops of my cheekbones. This is a beautiful highlight. And you can kind of feel where the tops of your cheekbones is, because there's gonna be a bone. So you're just gonna trace that natural line. I like to do the top of my nose. You can do a little bit above your Cupid's bow. You can also take this highlight and apply it with the powder brush and do the corners of your eyes, again, just to make it pop a little bit. I'm going to shake up my setting spray. This is the Hangover RX 3-in-1 setting spray. And apply that all over. The final look. I hope you guys found this video helpful and you learned some great tips. Please let me know what you would like to see on my channel by leaving a comment down below, and also let me know you enjoyed this video by hitting the like button down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye. Mwah.